Post it on the YouTube channel. Is preparing to go live. Welcome.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's okay, the picture, yeah?
Yes.
It should be. Yes, welcome. Our new course, SHABDA, sound. Sound, SHABDA we call when it becomes a meaningful, something comes as a meaning to us. And sound is a sound which maybe have meaning, may not have meaning to our mind. So this course is all about how to use our apparatus, which we use in speaking and in tongue, teeth, mouth, and the universal consciousness in relation to that. The individual consciousness in relation to universal consciousness, an individual person in this world, how the sounds converting into words, words becoming a meaning, and our apparatus, which is universal, vocal cords, human vocal cords. So the origination of sound and then origination words, the seed words, the bees mantras, how the mantra originate, and it becomes more elaborate after that, becoming a sentence, the words, the slokas, and different deities, how they are interrelating with their own sounds and mantras, their functions, the great knowledge like Shri Yantra, Bagalamukhi, other East, which have been worshipped and practiced by the aspirants, spiritual aspirants. So understanding all this step by step, and your point of view, another point of view is therapy and healing. And one point of view is enlightenment and self-knowledge. We will focus more on healing and therapeutic aspect, but also understand the path of enlightenment through that, both together. So this is our crux, my gist of this course. Systematically, it will develop in a sequential progression of understanding, like understanding very simple concepts and then understanding the complex concepts behind it. So if somebody wants to follow, can follow it step by step, one by one. We will also entertain random questions or questions arising spontaneously or well-thought questions which is bothering or demanding an understanding if there is any confusion about it. Also, we will see this with a different perspective of Vedic and Tantric, both ways, analytical approach and synthetic approach, synthesis approach, both ways. So all the way we'll try to comprehend in 12 hours. So be to the point and 12 sessions. If you want, one can have personal session or we can have more classes, but I will try to make a meaningful in 12 lectures, 12 sessions, including this one. This is also a introduction. So Adi Shankaracharya was so much influenced by this language, Shabda, that he said Shabda Brahma. He says the word is God. There is no difference between word and the God. They both are one. In Bible also we find something like this. In the beginning there was word. So in all the religion you will find mantras, you will find chantings, you will find through mantras healing, miracles happening, and person also using mantras for all the time doing japa and going on the pilgrimage of self-knowledge. So I have given lectures already on the basis, but here we are exploring the sounds which are technically put in Sanskrit language. We will also understand how the language, Sanskrit language, and its grammar, little bit, not going deeper, but understanding the very fundamentals that how Sanskrit language is working on our brain system, its pronunciation and its grammar, giving a discipline to our mind, thinking mind, synchronizing, giving discipline, interdiscipline between memories, consciousness, awareness, spiritual practice, all together. And you know that the one word is Om, representing that God or that source from where everything is originating. This is used as Om. We can go also in detail the pronunciation of Om and different way of meditation over the Om sound and how to use this Om sound for aura cleaning or chakra balancing or kundalini in relation to that. It's a vast subject. I am taking 3 months. I don't know if I will be able to do it. Otherwise, we will make one specialized. But in general way, I will go on this 12 aspects of sound. This sound also Shabda. Shabda is a meaningful word, but before becoming a Shabda, we can also use it as a sound. So some of the mantras we also use in sound therapy or sound healing, instrumental and vocal. But here we are more concerned not with instrumental, but vocal, our own instrument. So how our own apparatus can give us the greatest knowledge possible by giving discipline to pure sounds. Pure sounds. Like for example, just for an example, the first sound and before that sound. So to produce a sound, like I am producing a sound which is making a meaningful sense to you, I'm using a grammar, which grammar is known to you also. It will be meaningful conversation when we both know the grammar of the language. So you are also understanding the grammar, I'm also understanding the grammar, and I'm using one language, and I'm using words. So my mouth is with each word, my mouth is changing the space. The space inside the vacuum is making shape, different forms, and it's producing different sounds, and each sound is bound to touch you. If anything will touch you, will create vibration in you. You will vibrate on a frequency. And what will be that frequency? In vibration mode, without words. Without words, it's a pure vibration, which is behind it. So this vibration, which will be touching you, you also start to vibrate on the same frequency. No? So same feeling.
Oh, I mean vibration in the ears.
Vibration in the ear and vibration in your whole body. We are not listening only through the ear, which I am speaking. That's the beauty of sound therapy, sound healing, or the marg, the path over the sound and words. Because it's not only touching the ear, it's touching your whole body, because air is touch. We will understand it also with 5 elements. No? The words in connection with 5 elements, words in connection with our subtle chakras, and words in relation to states of consciousness. It's a vast subject. I don't know how I will do it, but I'm just trying it, no? To correlate and give you a comprehensive understanding about. So first word I'm using, we call it Bakri. Bakri means I'm giving pressure, and this air pressure will bound to touch you physically to the ear, but vibration can be over the whole body. Your whole body can listen because it is a sense of touch. Air element is involved. So where air element is involved, it's sense organ of touch. So voice touches us, no? Somebody, touch means somebody has to physically hit, it's a touch. But voice hits very deep. The words can hit very deep, means it's touching. It can hammer, it can pinch, it can penetrate. It can just give you a very good feeling. So from where? The vibration of the intention moving and touching the person. And person starts to vibrate on the same frequency from where the source is there. It's a synchronicity also. One of the law we understand, like 2 instruments, one vibrating, you are playing on a certain frequency, another you are not playing. It's just passive listening. But the touch will make the other instrument vibrate on the same frequency. Same here happening with words. So my word originating from my source. If somebody listen, will go to my source. Same source from where I am bringing the knowledge. But this is Bakri. The touch is very solid, can be measured, the effects affecting our psychological system, biochemical compositions, and consequently, our patterns of thinking, and all happening through touch. At the same time, sound belongs to which? Ether, Akasha also. Akasha element, ether is such an element that in ether, all elements are there. Potentially, the tanmatra, the minimum form, the genetic form of the element, the particle, you can see the subtlest unit of the element in psychic form is there in Akasha. And we begin from here, throat. So throat is Vishuddhi. It's purifying. Everything will be purified before you move up towards the Guru or God. The purification process before you meet your Guru, before you meet your God, or before you reach your crown chakra or enlightenment. So all impurities can be purified, converted. All poisons can be digested. The transformation can happen. And with sound, only one sound. No? And that sound is humming. So even if we don't open the mouth, still we are in bakery, like we are producing sound which is audible. All audible sound has a category because it has a certain area of influence and limit of transformation. Sound which we can speak, bakery. So even if you don't speak, you can hum. Before speaking, you can hum. So this humming is the center of the sound. Humming is the sound in relation to vocal cords of the human humming. Mouth is closed, lips are together, and still you can produce a sound. If you continue and learn technically how to do it, you can heal, purify your tamas to sattva. Just by learning one sound, and this sound is humming, and the letter is ha. We are putting one dot, and that's dot we represent Vishuddhi. Vishuddhi at the center. And then once we work on the center, then this purification will, when we open the lips, it will have 16 dimensions of movement. 16 dimensions. The moment something originates and becomes matter. Dakri is a matter. If I'm only thinking about it, that I will have a course tomorrow, what I will do, what I will not do, it is madhyama, no? In the middle. Processing going on in the mind. Not speaking, not actually performing. Same mantras on two forms. One we speak about. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Ave Maria. La ilaha illallah. But small words. If we will explore technically, then we can understand how they are working. But this is not my point here to explain the technology behind it. Maybe in the course, little bit, I will explain it to understand the technology behind it. But understanding is when we are using that. It's the pure matter. Idea becomes the matter, not I am thinking. If I will think, it's madhyama. So I can produce this sound, hum, without you generating any word. But I am producing it. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, I am doing it, but only in the mind. The apparatus, vocal cord, and the tongue is fully silent. Then it's madhyama, in the middle. And before madhyama also, what I am thinking is depending over my past karmas and conditionings. Deeper than this process of madhyama is depending most subtle. So another dimension of sound, which is pure vibration only, maybe. The vibration of humming. So this humming sound we find at the center of everything, all collective sound. Some people use it to go to the Om. So this humming sound. So there are different level of existence and different layers of sound and different layers of energy. We will explore and understand the correlation. Just for example, I give you humming sound because it's the beginning of vocal cords. But before beginning, you should tune it. Tune. This tuning will happen through humming sound. This whole humming sound, if we will have to write in words, we say hum. Huh. So, so if you produce, so either you say either you say either you say so hum with 3 particles, sound, half half and half ma. Together, we got a mantra. Now what we say, what is mantra? So this is a sound. When individual consciousness gives power to a sound with well thought intention and meditation, it will become mantra. Why mantra? That which is purifying the mind, and at the same time, it's also eliminating the mind, taking the mind to a primordial state and helping us to explore, go beyond the mind. It is mantra. Otherwise, all the words cannot be called mantra because it's not healing the mind. It's not taking us beyond our mind. Then we say they are words only. If they are taking it and we are using it, then it's a mantra. Mantra, if it is only a simple word, one word means half letter, half, even if you combine all together, at least one or more than one unit is there. And it's a seed, like very small seed. So we say it's a bizaman. Means if you will seed it and take care of it, it will flower. So if hum, one seed, if we meditate, produce, then this hum will flower. Seed will flower into 16 petals. This 16 sounds of Sanskrit swara. See the combination of 2. So learning Sanskrit language and becoming enlightened at the same time are not 2 things. If you will learn in that mode, not to give examination and have numbers and certificates, that's a different phenomenon. But if you learn Sanskrit in a spiritual way, then learning and enlightening and healing and therapy is the same. So we learn. What we learn? First letter, we learn hum. Only hum. This hum, we keep on doing sadhana, then this hum will flower. Flower into 16 mudras. 16 mudras. So if we say what happening? Changing. If vocal cords will change, your diaphragm will change. The shape of the diaphragm and shape of the mouth, the space inside correlating. So if they will correlate, if the diaphragm will change the shape, the prana will change, the oxygen and carbon dioxide will change. So this also changing same way biochemical composition in the body if we do Bakri. If it is audible, If it is audible to our ear, means it's directly influencing our lungs, diaphragm, ribs cages, prana. The correlation is directly with prana and mudras changing in the mouth. The empty shape which is in the mouth is now taking different forms. All together will be called mudra. So each sound is a mudra. And mudra means powerful, very subtle, very soft, and the most powerful expression of divine energy. Most powerful in action. Mudra is in action, in movement, most powerful expression of a divine, we will call it mudra. And each mudra will have its function. Mudra means it will affect, it will function, it will change something. So physically, in a therapeutic point of view, we study the physical apparatus connections. Mudra's shape and its connection to diaphragm, then the form changing, energy changing, effects changing, biochemical composition changing, psychosomatic issues are touched, and healing and therapy, one aspect. Another aspect, same word, we will use our consciousness, awareness, exploring psychic attitude, and relate with Shakti. This is Shakti Prakriya. So we don't meet Shiva. Shiva is at the center sitting. But we meet Shakti. So all the 16 petals is Shiva. Expression of Shiva. But at the center here, hum is Shakti. Very strange diagram given by our rishis of chakras, and very strange on Vishuddhi, which will purify before you move forward to meet your guru or divine. Your purification has to be done. And this purification, the sound here at the center is Shakti, and the petals belongs to Shiva. So Shakti Bij Mantra is here. What becomes? If we want to call Shakti the power, the sound will be Hum, Rim. We will understand how Bij Mantra progress. We will understand only when we understand the relationship between Shiva and Shakti. So how is Shakti? And Shiva has 16 forms. All belongs to Shiva. When they combine together, they give a meaning. If they don't combine, you can't speak a single word. You cannot speak a single word without, if they will, both will not support. Even you say hum, or is there. And is the primordial sound. If you listen the sound of the whole universe, the sun and moon and all together, you will only find makar. We call it makar. The sound of M, ma. You will find it. And even you are producing simple sound, belongs to Shiva. Belongs to Shakti. Only one word. The first word we bring to purify is Ha. So this is how we understand the progression of the words and its interrelation with chakras, subtle bodies, mudras, knowledge, therapy, healing. This will be our course. We will call it Shabda. Shabda Brahma, the power of words, meaningful words. Not just sound, meaningful words. So we will start exploring from our Vishuddhi. We will Right? Even if you want to have this knowledge, you cannot have this knowledge unless your intelligence and mind is purified. So the first technique to begin in words is here, throat, and the purification of the throat in order to enter into the realm of Shabda, words. Sound can be produced by many instruments, but words are produced by our human vocal cords. So understanding the design. It's a design, just like a design, how a body is produced, how things happen, how destinies are made, how universe is changing, and what understanding is power. Knowledge is the power. Knowledge gives us the power to manipulate to a certain degree of our knowledge. Until our knowledge goes, we get the power to manipulate, change something. This we call Siddhi. Siddhis are in a certain area, you can manipulate and control a function of nature, which is going through a law. You understand the law, so now you can manipulate it, change it, play with it. We call it Siddhi. This path brings Siddhis very quick. It's a very fast path. So this sound we will start learning from Bakri and see how subtle we can go in Madhyama, and before Madhyama, Para, Pashyanti and Para. They are more subtle realms, like before the creation begins, before a matter will vibrate, a sound is there. Also understanding it, if time allows, and if our understanding on Spanda, on the level of vibration. So there are so many things to understand. Vibration, sound, audible sound, words, vibration, mudras, rhythm, and melody. Because it's the sound and words, so we also need to understand rhythm and melody. Yes, please.
I remember one technique you give it for when with humming. We treat the thyroid gland when we do the humming, and we make mudra and make humming. It very nicely heal the thyroid gland, so it can use the sound for therapeutical use. And also one question is if we go a little bit outside, because when you produce a shabda, you need to have a person who understands the shabda. Or if we do healing with our voice to other people, so there is another person which is hearing our words, our sound vibrate, and so how is the can I describe the communication between two persons?
I got your question.
Not going inside to the God, but going outside to the society or to the other people.
I understand your point. Like influencing somebody else to your own voice. Like if I am repeating a mantra, for sure I am listening, I am experiencing, and I am going through it. Suppose I just use a sound hum, and I'm using it loudly for myself. and I am going and I am transforming myself. If you put a mic and if anybody listens, the same law, the person will start to vibrate on the same frequency and start to experience the same and follow the same path which I am following. This is the sound beauty. So you can influence any number of people by producing the sound, proper sound. Yourself will change, but if you are doing in Madhyama, then only you are influenced directly. But if you are using in Bakari, means producing sound which other can listen, or even your ear can listen, then it will change the environment where its sound is produced.
I also remember when we speak about the small kids, that the father can calm down the kid only with humming. Only with humming.
You can take it, even my nephew, my sister's son was very small and I was nourishing at the teenage when I was experimenting with. So I took him, and the moment I will do humming or home, I will go to very sound sleep. Just the vibration. Producing home sign. Any child you can do, the child will very sound sleep with this humming sound or makar sound or om sound, one sound. It's a healing sound. There are technical aspects are there how to produce.
And you mentioned also that the diaphragm also involved, but also the pelvis diaphragm involved. All the chakras.
All the chakras will involve, but physically we can study the shape of the diaphragm and the correlation of shape mudras of the sounds. When we
and one more technique.
Sound, yes, please.
One more technique we described that we put this sound to the different points in the brain, in the scalp. It's like
with humming sound is very amazing. With humming sound, you can travel down to your sex center to the tailbone of your spine. Like if I produce, I sense it. I sense actually vibration going, and wherever it's really vibrating. Actual vibration, and I can feel it in my spine or in very physical if I'm doing it auditory. Like, this is the learning, no? Just humming sound, you can make it travel to any part of your body, but we work morely on vertebral column, from front to you can rotate and actually vibrate, physically vibrate that area. You can physically vibrate your anus region, your tailbone area. It will really start to vibrate. You can sense
and also in the scalp.
Any part of the body, any point you choose with humming sound, you can make it vibrate. Any point in the body, you can make it. I have tried even the veins, a simple vein which is moving. You can make the humming vibration through the nerves, and it will tell you the whole diagram of the body, how much nerves, subtle nerves in the brain you have. It can tell you, because the vibration moves in a certain linear movement, and it tells you this is the path. So you can measure all your nerves just by producing one sound. You can make a diagram of all nervous system. We become amazed seeing the ancient diagrams, how people know that these are the pressure points, this is the point. So when I was exploring this hum, then I got the answer. Yes, you can see, you can make diagrams, pictures, dots, energy points, like you flow a sound, and wherever the obstruction, how much according to that, you can make diagram. Same like you can use an instrument outside to measure. to see if you can see by this flow, or by sound, you can move every particle, every nerves of your body through one sound, hum. And we use it for purification of the whole body, but begin from the heart. So the heart of the sound is hum. No? This is the heart of the sound. All sound will originate from the same sound. That's the exploration of purification. And the process will purify you fully.
And there is also different levels of very high and very low. So it's even can produce a song and
that's
change
what you
the
learn.
tone.
No? When you have to vibrate your spine to the tailbone, your sound will change. More bass. And more you will choose the sound up, more up. And if you want here, then different sound here, then different sound here. But one sound hum, and you can travel each particle of your body. That's the beginning, the purification, and then it will start to flow in 16 sounds. And with each 16 sound, your lungs, other areas will adjust according to that. This is tuning, purification process of sound, beginning with signal.
So, and during the course, you will also improvise some techniques.
For sure. It will be practical for you to one technique to practice for 1 week.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, classically we will use the progression of the grammarian Panini to give the grammar of Sanskrit. That one more from Kashmir Shaivism, another way, and Vigyan Bharotantra, all together. The sources will be Shiva Sutra, Ispandakarika. So I will bring knowledge from any source, not be confined only to one source or one book. And technically, whatever I have experimented and I have experienced, technical improvisation will be from my pure experience and practice. And theoretical understanding, I will bring any text, any classical text, any book or any person. Practical, completely with my own experience and own sadhana, own practices. So this is it, and we will sum up here today, and next Saturday we will begin from Vishuddhi, technical aspect, bakery, and we will see how deep we can go. So understanding the Shiva and Shakti in the tantric form through one center purification, using the Shiva and Shakti for purification. Okay, so I'm ending the session today here. Anyone wants any question can ask. Yes, Shilpi? It is your subject also, Shilpi? Yeah.
Yes, Guruji. I would like to know more about how you're just stating that we can direct the sound to other parts. So how we can do that?
This technical improvisation you need to practice It's very difficult. I was not taking this course. Pavel was in 1, 2, 3 years. It was in our mind, but I did not launch the course of sound. It's difficult to teach technical improvisation online, but I will try my best to give you technique theoretically and show you, and you practicing on yourself. If I had my own studio, then I can record and give you the pure sounds, which you can only listen and work. It will work, but not possible to record so pure in this. So I will technically improvise how to open mouth, this technical improvisation, practice will be used.
Shilpi can also register for sound healing course.
Shilpi, for, I don't know. Shilpi, you want to do sound healing like technique? This is not vocal, instrumental. I teach only one vocal technique in this, aura cleaning by Om. Only all technique is instrumental. With instrument, we heal people. Like it, and that involves not so much. I teach you chakra balancing, how to balance or tune the chakras with this aura cleaning, chakra balancing, and one more something I teach. Yes, I give you knowledge of technology behind it, scientific research, how sound works. It's a little bit mathematics. The chakras have frequency, how to calculate, how to use, improvise in different diseases. So little bit also technical understanding. It's a therapist course and professional that it gives you to earn money immediately. After my course, you can open the shop immediately in Delhi and start earning next day. It's a professional course, equipping, giving power and knowledge and technique to sadhaks if they want to earn money with this. Then this course is, if you not, then it's a deep understanding, and you should have, because we will go deeper in theory to understand the scientific aspect of sound, vibration, alpha, beta, theta, gamma, how the waves goes, states of consciousness, and with our improvisation, this rhythm and melody and choosing right tunes, we can change the brain waves and even heal the mad people. Because mad people, we cannot teach yoga and pranayama. So for mad people, it's the only way to work, because their delta, alpha, beta, gamma is not properly divided. They start to interfere into each other. Like in waking consciousness, mine is alpha. If delta will start to move, I will not be able to synchronize my thought. I will not be able to speak. And so, and in mad people, this is like this. They are in alpha mode and suddenly the delta will come in. So they are like this and talking to someone who knows to whom, 24 hours. Now, fully mad. And they can be fixed very nice, easily with this sound healing therapy. So if you are interested like this, it's a professional course, an intensive. I will give online classes for theory, and you have to come here physically in Delhi between 17 to 19 next month. So 3 days. That practically I will show it here. Theoretically, I will explain before. Monday.
You will know how frequency, pitch, vibration can affect chakra.
Practical experience. See, you will start to feel your centers. You will start to feel the movement over the centers and your own problems, which you, like each person, I begin with differently. That's in the group, very good learning. If 10 people are there, all the 10, I will begin in 10 different ways. And somebody else will be doing. So you understand one healing for yourself. And then after you can heal anyone. So, but you learn through your own problems, your own diagnosis, like your own, one technique you learn for yourself, which is somebody else will be doing on you. And you will be doing something else on somebody else. And this is how permutation combinations of two groups, and you learn to give sessions to 10 kind of people. And then slowly you learn when you open your center or clinic. So it's a professional course. Professional course means money involved, investment and return directly involved. No? No, like photography. You know photography. Everybody knows mantras, but you are not professional. So here we know everything, but make it professional.
When we are going to start this course?
Monday
Monday.
morning.
Simply, if you are interested, you can join on Monday.
Okay.
That sound healing course which has been done in that. So I will be running so many courses. Take your time, understand. Each one is interesting. But for you, yes, this is very interesting because it's the sound and Shabda is basically a little bit yoga, more of tantra.
Guruji, can I have 5 minutes time of yours after this class?
Individually for yourself?
Yes,
Yes, very nice. They can give you time. So I will stay with Silpi. You can leave.
Okay. Hariom.
I
Thank you.
am
Bye-bye.
stopping the broadcast on YouTube. How to go? Oh, live stream has ended by itself.
It's still recording.
Recording, no. I want to stop